Welcome everybody out there. I am Mama Hathor, the Moorish Viking, and today I want to talk to you about the human body and the four seasons. Human bodies are like the seasons. Everybody's body goes through stages and changes just like the four seasons. Whether you're man, woman, or child, our bodies experience a winter, spring, summer, and fall season, even babies. Men, women, children, we all experience them sometimes at different times. But many times if you have a matriarch or the woman of the home, many times because we're such a powerful force, the rest of the family's seasons end up lining up with the woman's season. Whatever season she's in, the rest of the family tends to align themselves unknowingly, and their seasons end up lining up with her seasons. Just like they say, menstruating women, they say that when women become friends or roommates or whenever they're in close quarters with each other, their menstrual cycles tend to start lining up, and eventually they'll start having their cycles at the same time. So today I want to talk about how the human body lines up with the four seasons. And I would think the best example that I could use is the adult woman's menstruating body, because it's a little easier to explain it. The adult woman who has a menstruation cycle, every 28 days is the normal cycle of a menstruating woman. Every 28 days she has her cycle, okay? So we'll take the 28 days that she has the cycle and the four seasons that her body goes through. If you take the 28 days and divide it by the four seasons, that means there are 7 days that her body starts making transitions, okay? That means there are 7 days her body acts as the winter, 7 days it acts as the spring, 7 days it acts like the summer, and 7 days it acts like the fall. So I'm going to break it down to you. And I just jotted down a little chart here. I have kids, so I had crayons around. I don't know if you can see that or not. But anyway, I drew a set of cycle. And this 7 days, her body's going through a change. This 7 days, another change or season. This 7 days, another change or season. This 7 days, a change or season, okay? So we're going to start from the winter season. When a menstruating woman is in her winter season, that is the 7 days in her life that she's actually having her menstruation. Why is it in the winter season? Because during winter, she's menstruating, things are dying, there's a shedding of the inner lining of the cervix, there is dying of things, and a woman tends to be in hibernation when she has her cycle. Just like in life, most places we live during the winter time, it's cold outside, there's snow, and the weather's unpleasant to most people. People don't feel like going anywhere. Well, normally when a woman has her menstrual cycle, she kind of hides and hibernates, and her activities are not as active as they would normally be because of the unpredictability of having the cycle. So during a 7-day period when the woman is having her cycle, that is the winter phase, okay? The second set of 7 days after her cycle is the spring phase. Why? Because that's the next stage after her menstruation or winter, and she is in a renewal or a birth stage or a newness stage. She's finished, her body has started changing again. Because of the dying in the previous stage, new things are blooming. You know, her hormones are changing and her cells are renewing themselves, and the body's just in a different stage. The third set, or the third 7 days, the woman is in her summer cycle or summer season. Why? Because it's the 7 days after the spring. It's the stage of her life where she's the furthest away from her menstruation, and we're more lively during the summer. We come out more, we do things more, our attitudes are better, or we just feel like doing more things. In a woman's life, when she has a cycle and she's the furthest away from it, her life is not predictable. She's not sitting and wondering, oh my God, am I about to come on my period? You know, she's just in a stage where she's not wondering, okay, am I going to come on or not? She knows that she's far away from that cycle coming on. So she's just more vibrant. You know, her attitude's better. She's more confident. The next set of 7 days, or the last set of 7 days, is the fall stage. Why? Because that is normally harvest. Things are dying, or things are preparing to die, shall I say, and getting ready for that winter and storing up. During a woman's life, a menstruating woman's life, her body is in the harvest stage. Why? Because she's preparing for her cycle. Her breasts are getting tender. She's retaining water. Her hormones are changing. She's getting to the point where, if you notice and if you keep up with your cycles, you're more emotional during that stage. Things can make you more angry or more sad, or you're just more emotionally affected during that time, during the fall season. And there's an unpredictability during that season also, because it's close to the 7 days that starts the cycle, your menstrual cycle. So you're always in the back of your mind wondering, am I going to start on time, early, late, what? And there's a noticeable hormonal change. Just like when in the fall, when the leaves are dying, it's noticeable that the days are shorter, the leaves are dying, and things are just darker outside. So that's the last 7 days. So again, this is just a little chart that I drew out for the 7 days. And if you notice, this chart looks like a compass. If you were to divide it in half here and here, it looks like a compass. It also looks like a clock, or represents time, and also the moon cycle. The moon, it goes into phases as well. So I want you to stay tuned. I do have a video coming about the misconceptions of menstruation. I'll talk about, kind of touch upon what I talked about today. But I just wanted to let you know that life is a cycle. Women's bodies are a cycle. And be sure to like this video, stay connected, and subscribe. Thank you very much.